Story we're following: Indiana's role in violent Mexican drug cartels.
The U.S. attorney has indicted 4 central Indiana residents in a guns for drugs trade. RTV6 reporter Jack Reinhardt has been following this story for us, and he joins us now with details. Jack.
Well, Todd, discovering Indiana's role in supplying weapons to the violent Mexican cartel known as the Gulf Cartel was purely accidental. But the trail pursued by federal investigators would lead them back to 4 central Indiana residents and 4 Indianapolis area gun stores. On March 16, 2011, police in Fronton, Texas discovered a duffel bag on the banks of the Rio Grande. Investigators found 10 assault rifles recently purchased from at least 4 Indianapolis area gun stores.
The guns that were purchased in this matter, for the most part, were purchased by a process that you are all very familiar with. It is commonly referred to as straw purchasing.
Probably 100 times that many guns go to Mexico out of Indiana constantly.
Federal investigators traced some of the assault weapons to Don's Guns. Owner Don Davis says that the feds had a paper trail to follow, proved that he had followed the law. Davis says that's not true of many of Marion County's 1,800 individuals who possess federal firearms licenses.
You can go over to the gun show, walk up and say, how much you want for this 45? $500, I'll take it. Out the door you go. You don't have to fill out the paperwork. You had a couple of jerks come in and fill out the paperwork here, and they're going to go to jail.
The government identified the defendants as 35-year-old Hermian Torres of Seymour, Donald Lane and Regina Compton of Columbus, and 35-year-old Christopher Baker of Franklin. The U.S. attorney characterized the trade of weapons for drugs as deadly.
Firearms, ultimately, that were used to terrorize and kill. And in at least one case, as alleged in the indictment, we know that these firearms were used in the kidnapping of 2 individual innocent people in Mexico.
Now, government prosecutors identified Torres as the ringleader. If convicted, he faces 10 years to life in prison. The other 4 defendants face up to 10 years. Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.